Thank you guys. If we can corral everyone to the side here by the info booth, we can do more interviews in a second.
Okay, we're gonna get the family some privacy.
Okay, hold on a second.
Excuse
Can we get through, please? Thank you.
Excuse me. If all media can please move to the side of the hallway.
Media, can you please let
Please
us
move to the side of the hallway, please. Let's have some discretion in this moment.
Excuse me, if you could please just respect their privacy for a minute.
Let's take... I'm going to just get a video. And then I'm just going to grab something on my phone.
Hi, my name is Lauren Rave. I'm the Associate Director of the Immigrant Protection Unit at the New York Legal Assistance Group.
Great. Can you describe for us what's happening today, like for people who are watching this video but may not know the story?
Yes, so our office represents a 19-year-old boy who was picked up at immigration court here in New York by ICE. He was detained while attending his hearing and taken to a detention facility in Texas. Our office represented him in a habeas matter as well as a bond hearing, and he was granted bond by a judge. With the wonderful assistance of the Envision Freedom Funds, we've been able to pay that bond, and he's on his way home now. So we're waiting for him to get off the bus so that he can reunite with his family finally, after about a month of separation.
Super, can you tell us a little bit more about how you secured the release? I know it was the bond. Talk about any of the legal arguments or the due process.
Yes, so the bond was issued by an immigration judge, and the reason we were able to get the bond hearing was through negotiation with the attorney, with the AUSA's office, in a related habeas corpus petition that was pending. And so we were able to argue and establish to the court's satisfaction that this boy, who is a student, who has no criminal record, who was attending his court hearings, is in fact not a danger to our society, nor is he a flight risk, which is obvious to all of us. No criminal record, outstanding student, here with his family, was literally complying with his legal obligations at the moment he was detained. He had just finished a court hearing where he had been given another date to attend. And so that's essentially the standard for obtaining bonds. And we're very pleased we were able to do that. North Laker. And so that's essentially what we were able to establish in this case after overcoming the hurdle of first establishing eligibility for bond. And that's, you know, an ever-evolving topic that I don't want to speak to because the case law has changed several times in the past, you know, 2 months already.
I just kind of want to get into
fact-based analysis, and I don't want to disclose too much of the confidential facts about my client's life.
What is his family status? Are they also seeking asylum, and does this make them fearful about showing up to court for their hearings if they are?
I'm not at liberty to discuss his family status or processes, but certainly this has been traumatic for them.
We are so excited to welcome Derlis home. He was taken a month ago in immigration detention, violently taken from his family, held at 26 Federal Plaza for many days in horrible conditions, and then transported to Texas, far away from his family, community, friends, and school. And you can see how much they've missed him because we have a number of supporters from his home, from his community, from his school here with him, waiting for him today.
Are you surprised it's taken this long?
We are so relieved that he's here, but it shouldn't take a team of attorneys to get somebody who has never committed a crime, who has only been an upstanding addition to his community out of detention and back. He was only going to immigration court to seek the protections that he is due under the law and should not have been detained in the first place. But we are so happy that with the help of his family that have not stopped fighting for him, his community members, an amazing team at NYLAG, and the Envision Freedom Fund, he can finally be at home. He can play soccer, he can be on the swim team and be a student again. It's like many people who were allowed into the United States legally to seek asylum, then did so. He applied for asylum timely, which people are supposed to do before arriving in the United States, for being in the United States for 1 year, and he did that. And then many of the same asylum seekers in the same position are supposed to go to immigration court to continue to litigate their case, which is exactly what he did. And on the day that he went to immigration court to litigate his case, he was detained without any notice, without any process, and then separated from his family. At that time, NYLAG took over his case to litigate the habeas petition, which was filed here in the Southern District of New York, while he also had to continue to litigate his asylum claim in Texas, where he was removed. So there are many different pieces, one of which is resolved because he's coming home, but the other, the immigration court piece, we will continue to fight for his asylum claim, continues.